7 tips to stop waking up at night to urinate. Every night, nearly 1 in 3 adults, over age 60, wakes up at least twice to urinate. And most think it's just part of getting older. But it's not. It's a signal, your body's quiet way of saying, hey, something's off. You've probably tried to fix it already. You've cut back on coffee. You've stopped drinking water before bed. You've even reduced salt, hoping it would help. But still, you find yourself waking up again at 2 a.m., maybe 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, exhausted, wondering, why can't I sleep through the night anymore? Here's the truth most people never hear. The problem isn't just about your bladder being weak or drinking too much water. It's about what's happening inside your body, how your kidneys, heart, and hormones are communicating while you sleep. Think of your kidneys as the night shift workers of your body. They're supposed to slow down after sunset, filtering quietly while you rest. But when that internal rhythm gets disturbed by certain habits, medications, or hidden health issues, your kidneys keep working overtime. And that means your bladder keeps calling you to the bathroom. If that keeps happening, it's not harmless. Chronic nighttime urination can silently raise your blood pressure, strain your heart, and drain your energy. And over time, it can even hint at early kidney stress that's easy to miss until it's too late. So today, we're cutting through the noise. No fluff, no myths, just real, science-backed solutions that actually help you sleep through the night again. Let's start by understanding why it matters what's really happening to your body when you keep waking up to urinate. When you wake up several times a night to urinate, it's not just about lost sleep. It's about what happens to your body when that rest is broken again and again. Every time you get out of bed, your heart rate rises, your blood pressure spikes slightly, and your body has to reset the sleep cycle from the beginning. That means you're losing the deep, restorative sleep your brain and kidneys depend on to recover. Over time, this can leave you feeling constantly tired, foggy, and short-tempered, even if you think you slept enough hours. And for many older adults, this isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. Walking half asleep in the dark increases the risk of falls, fractures, and nighttime injuries. But there's more beneath the surface. Frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia, is often a sign that your kidneys or heart are under extra strain. When your body can't balance fluid properly, that excess ends up in your bladder overnight. It can be linked to high blood pressure, diabetes, or even early kidney decline issues that often progress quietly for years before symptoms appear. And here's the part most people miss. Interrupted sleep doesn't just leave you groggy, it can raise stress hormones like cortisol, pushing your blood pressure and blood sugar even higher. That creates a cycle that makes nocturia worse over time. So, when you find yourself waking up once, twice, or 3 times a night, don't ignore it. It's not just part of aging. It's your body's way of asking for help. The good news is that small, consistent changes in your daily routine can break this cycle and help you sleep through the night again. Let's look at 7 simple, proven habits that can make a real difference starting tonight. Here's one simple habit that can make a big difference tonight: stop drinking fluids about 2 hours before bed. It sounds almost too easy, but this single step can help your kidneys rest, your bladder stay calm, and your body finally enjoy a full night of uninterrupted sleep. When you drink late in the evening, especially water, tea, or soup close to bedtime, that fluid travels through your bloodstream and into your bladder just as your body is trying to power down. Your kidneys keep filtering, and by the time you're in deep sleep, your bladder sends a wake-up call. By simply timing your fluids earlier, you give your kidneys time to process everything before you lie down, which can reduce those midnight bathroom trips and help you sleep more deeply. Now, this doesn't mean you should stop drinking enough water during the day. In fact, staying hydrated from morning to early evening helps your kidneys flush out toxins efficiently. The key is balance. Front-load your hydration, drink more in the first half of the day and taper off later. If you ignore timing and keep sipping water right up to bedtime, you might wake up tired, irritable, and foggy the next day. For people with heart disease, diabetes, or kidney problems, That lack of sleep can make blood pressure or blood sugar harder to control. So, here's how to apply it. After dinner, start slowing down your fluid intake. If you take medications at night, use just a small sip of water. And if you feel thirsty before bed, try rinsing your mouth or taking a tiny sip instead of a full glass. Your body will adapt in just a few days. For variety, you can hydrate earlier in the evening with herbal teas like chamomile or mint, then switch to nothing but small sips of water later. It satisfies your body without overloading your bladder. I'm Dr. Matthias from Kidney Health 365. If you find this tip helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more kidney-friendly guidance each week. Now, timing your fluids is just the first step. Up next, we'll look at another key reason your bladder keeps waking you certain drinks that quietly irritate it, even if they seem harmless. Here's something many people overlook: what you drink at night can quietly irritate your bladder and wake you up again and again. By avoiding common bladder irritants in the evening, you give your kidneys and bladder a calm, quiet night. That means fewer urges, better sleep, and a healthier morning. Let's look at why this matters. Drinks like coffee, tea, and alcohol contain compounds that stimulate the bladder's muscle lining. Caffeine acts as both a diuretic and a stimulant, which means it increases urine production and makes your bladder more sensitive. Alcohol, on the other hand, dehydrates you at first, but then triggers rebound fluid loss later in the night. A double hit that keeps you running to the bathroom. Even dark sodas, citrus juices, and spicy foods can irritate the bladder wall, sending false signals that you need to urinate when your bladder isn't even full. If you ignore this and keep sipping caffeine or wine late in the evening, you may find yourself waking up multiple times with that uncomfortable urgency. Over time, this pattern can cause fatigue, disrupt hormone balance, and even worsen existing bladder sensitivity. People with diabetes, overactive bladder, or prostate issues should be especially cautious. Here's how to manage it. Stop caffeine after 2 p.m. and skip alcohol within 4 hours of bedtime. Replace those drinks with herbal teas like chamomile, peppermint, or rooibos, all naturally caffeine-free and soothing to the bladder. And if you crave something flavorful after dinner, try warm water with a slice of apple or a dash of cinnamon. It satisfies your taste buds without overstimulating your system. If you're watching this and realize you still drink coffee or soda in the evening, comment 0 below. If you've already made the switch, comment 1. I'd love to see where you stand. Now that you know how certain drinks can quietly keep your bladder awake, let's move on to a practical bedtime trick that helps your body empty completely so you can finally sleep longer without interruptions. Here's a simple bedtime habit that can make a real difference. Practice double voiding before you go to sleep. This easy routine helps your bladder empty more completely, so it stays calm for longer and you can enjoy a full, peaceful night of rest. Here's how it works. Sometimes, especially as we get older, the bladder muscles don't contract as strongly as they used to. That means a small amount of urine can stay behind even after you think you've finished. This leftover urine quickly fills the bladder again, forcing you to wake up sooner. By practicing double voiding, you're giving your bladder a second chance to fully empty, helping you sleep longer and reducing that midnight urge. To understand the science, think of your bladder like a balloon. When it's full, it expands. When it empties, it should shrink completely. But if some urine remains, pressure builds faster. The double void technique helps release that extra pressure and keeps the bladder relaxed overnight. It's especially helpful for men with enlarged prostate or anyone who feels like they never quite finish when they urinate. Here's how to do it. Before bed, sit on the toilet and empty your bladder as usual. Then stand up, walk around for about 30 seconds to a minute, and sit back down again. Take a few deep breaths, relax your lower muscles, and see if any more urine comes out. That's it. It's simple but surprisingly effective. If you rush or strain, it can actually make things worse. So stay relaxed and patient. Your body will adjust quickly. If this is new to you, comment 0 below. If you've already tried double voiding, and notice better sleep? Comment 1. I'd love to hear your experience. Now that your bladder is empty and ready for rest, the next step is just as important: knowing when and how to take certain medications, especially water pills, so they don't keep you up all night. Here's something many people never think about: the time you take your water pills can make or break your sleep. By adjusting when you take your diuretic medication, you can still get the heart and kidney benefits without spending half the night walking to the bathroom. Here's what happens inside your body. Diuretics, also called water pills, help your kidneys flush out extra salt and fluid. They're essential for people with high blood pressure, heart failure, or swelling in the legs. But when taken too late in the day, they keep your kidneys active long after you've gone to bed. That extra fluid has to go somewhere straight to your bladder. The result? Multiple nighttime trips and restless sleep. Your kidneys naturally follow a rhythm. During the day, they're busy filtering and balancing fluids. At night, they're supposed to slow down while your body repairs itself. Taking diuretics too close to bedtime disrupts that rhythm and keeps the kidneys working overtime. To avoid that, the best time to take most water pills is in the morning or early afternoon, ideally before 4 p.m. This gives your body enough time to flush excess fluid before you lie down. For people who notice swelling in their feet or legs, taking your diuretic around midday often works best because it targets the hours when fluid buildup is highest. But always check with your doctor before changing your schedule. They know your specific condition and can help adjust your timing safely. If you're unsure whether your medication could be affecting your sleep, look at the label. If it says, "may cause frequent urination," that's your clue. And if you've already noticed you wake up more on days you take it late, talk with your healthcare provider about shifting the dose earlier. Now that you know how simple timing can protect your sleep, let's talk about another major factor that influences your nightly bathroom visits: your blood sugar levels. Especially if you're living with diabetes. Here's something that often gets overlooked. High blood sugar doesn't just affect your heart or nerves, it also affects your bladder. By keeping your blood sugar under control, especially in the evening, you can reduce nighttime urination and help your kidneys work more efficiently while you sleep. Here's what's really happening. When blood sugar levels stay too high, your kidneys try to remove the excess glucose by flushing it out through your urine. Glucose pulls water with it, which means the higher your blood sugar, the more urine your body makes. This process not only dehydrates you but also forces your bladder to fill faster, and that's why so many people with diabetes wake up several times a night. Even mildly elevated blood sugar before bed can cause your bladder to overwork during the night. Over time, these constant spikes wear down your kidneys and make sleep quality worse. You might notice thirst, dry mouth, or that constant urge to urinate, all signs your body is struggling to balance itself. To help, focus on steady blood sugar control throughout the day. Avoid heavy, carb-loaded dinners and late-night snacks like cookies, bread, or sweet drinks. Instead, choose balanced evening meals that include lean protein, fiber-rich vegetables, and healthy fats. A small handful of almonds, half an apple, or a boiled egg can satisfy hunger without spiking your blood sugar. If you take insulin or diabetes medication, talk to your doctor about the best timing and dosage before bed. Never make changes on your own. The goal is stability, not sudden drops. And here's a quick check. If you've noticed you wake up thirsty or urinate several times after eating sweets at night, your blood sugar could be part of the problem. Next, let's look at another silent trigger for those midnight bathroom trips. Something most Americans consume far too much of every day: salt. Here's another habit that can quietly change your nights: cutting back on salt. Reducing your daily sodium not only helps your heart and blood pressure, but it can also reduce how often you wake up at night to urinate. Here's why. When you eat salty foods, your body holds on to more water to keep the sodium balanced in your bloodstream. During the day, that extra fluid often pools in your legs and feet, especially if you sit or stand for long hours. Then, when you lie down at night, gravity shifts and that trapped fluid moves back into your bloodstream. Your kidneys detect the increase and start filtering it out, and suddenly, your bladder fills faster, forcing you out of bed again. This is especially common in older adults and people with heart disease, high blood pressure, or kidney problems. The more salt you eat, the more your body has to work overnight to restore balance. That means your kidneys never really get a rest. To fix this, start by being mindful of hidden salt. Most sodium doesn't come from the salt shaker, it's in processed foods, canned soups, sauces, deli meats, and even so-called healthy snacks. Try to keep your total intake under 2,300 milligrams a day, or around 1 teaspoon of salt. If you already have kidney disease or high blood pressure, your doctor may suggest staying closer to 1,500 milligrams. Flavor your meals with herbs and spices instead. Garlic powder, onion, basil, and parsley can bring life to your food without adding sodium. And if you miss that salty taste, try a squeeze of lemon. The acidity tricks your taste buds and reduces cravings for salt. Now, if sodium causes fluid to build up, there's another way to help your body release that fluid before bedtime by managing swelling in your legs. That's what we'll talk about next. Here's a simple but powerful evening habit. Elevate your legs or wear compression stockings before bed. It may sound small, but this single change can reduce swelling, ease pressure on your kidneys, and help you sleep through the night without those constant bathroom trips. Here's why it works. During the day, gravity pulls fluid down into your legs and ankles, especially if you sit or stand for long periods. By evening, that fluid can build up noticeably. When you finally lie down at night, the fluid shifts back into your bloodstream, increasing the amount your kidneys need to filter. The more they filter, the fuller your bladder becomes, and the more you wake up. Elevating your legs helps move that fluid earlier, before bedtime, so your kidneys can do their job while you're still awake. To apply this, try lying down with your legs slightly raised above heart level for about 20 to 30 minutes before going to bed. You can use a recliner, prop up your legs with a few pillows, or rest them against the wall if that's comfortable. If swelling in your legs is a regular problem, compression stockings can also help. These gentle, snug socks support circulation and prevent fluid from pooling during the day. Always make sure your stockings fit well, not too tight, and take them off before sleeping. People with circulation problems or advanced diabetes should check with their doctor before using compression garments. If you've never tried elevating your legs in the evening, comment 0. If you already do it and notice fewer bathroom trips, comment 1. Now that you understand how simple daily habits can protect your kidneys and restore your sleep, let's bring everything together. When it comes to nighttime urination, small changes truly add up. Managing what and when you drink, adjusting medications wisely, balancing your diet, and caring for your legs all work together to help your kidneys rest at night and help you wake up refreshed. Your kidneys never stop working for you, so take a few minutes each day to return the favor. Better sleep, better energy, and better health all start with consistency. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with someone who needs better sleep tonight. And remember, take care of your kidneys, take care of yourself. Tonight, we've talked about 7 simple yet powerful habits that can help you sleep through the night without constant bathroom trips. You learned how adjusting when you drink, avoiding bladder irritants, double voiding, taking water pills at the right time, managing your blood sugar, cutting back on salt, and elevating your legs can all work together to calm your bladder and support your kidneys. Each step may seem small, but together, they can transform your nights and your energy the next day. But here's the truth. Nighttime urination is more than a nuisance. It's your body's quiet warning that something deeper needs attention. Ignoring it can mean months or even years of fatigue, rising blood pressure, or silent kidney stress that goes unnoticed until it's too late. That's why the best time to start caring for your kidneys isn't next week. It's tonight. The good news is that you don't need drastic changes or expensive treatments. You just need to begin with small, consistent habits. Your body has an incredible ability to heal and rebalance when given the right support. Every cup of water timed wisely, every meal with less salt, Every night of deeper sleep, they all count. Start tonight by picking one change from this video and sticking with it for a week. See how your body responds. You might be surprised by how much calmer your nights become and how much clearer your mornings feel. Remember, this video is for educational purposes only and should not replace advice from your healthcare provider. Always talk to your doctor before making changes to your medications or treatment plan. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe to Kidney Health 365 and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode. And if you want to keep protecting your kidneys, don't miss our next video. Foamy urine. Avoid these 10 kidney damaging foods. It's a must. Watch for anyone serious about kidney health. I'm Dr. Matthias. Thank you for spending this time with me today. And as always, take care of your kidneys because they're working every moment to take care of you.